Alright, it should be working now. The issue with it was it genuinely just froze. It genuinely just froze. Okay, let's refresh this real quick. Yeah, it should be working now. Monetization on YouTube, whatever you want to do. Customization, all that stuff. Yeah, let everyone watch the video, subscribers, members. Yeah, we should be good now. We should be good. We should be good. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, mate. Okay, Mark Cipher. Um, all right, we should be fully live now. The chart should be working as well. We should be fully live now. Yeah, we are. We are. We're good. All right. So from now, guys, you guys can send in like any coin or anything that you want me to cover. I'll go over it. I will probably stay on live for like maybe 20 minutes. Just I'll cover like pretty much every coin that you want me to go through. Obviously, I'm live trading right now as well. Currently in quite a few positions. Um, so yeah, in quite a few positions. Awesome. All right, sweet. All right, so for anyone from the VIP group, I've added to my MYX long. I've not added to the Tau long at all. I'm just watching Tau because Tau's been it's not been doing anything. Again, the whole market's pretty much going sideways. Same with Bitcoin. And honestly, guys, any coin that you want me to cover, like during this live stream, just drop it below. I would try and get some like royalty-free music, but I don't even think it would even let me do that. So even for the guys in the VIP Telegram group, obviously, you get priority. So any coins you want me to cover, then I'll go through them ASAP. And as you guys can literally see the trades that I've got open on weeks exchange. Obviously, I'll have a few on Blowfin and bit units and so on, but we'll just focus on these ones for now because these are the most recent ones. Just hovering at entry, man. Just hovering. It's just so boring. It's one of them ones where I like could have opened a scalp and I could have closed up here. I was legit watching it. And I knew it was gonna hammer down because that was too nice of a candle. Too nice of a candle, man. Far too nice of a candle. Don't need that one. It's just boring. Like obviously I'm in Bitcoin long here. Bitcoin long, Ethereum long, and then I've hedged both. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I hedged Ethereum. Nah, bro, I'm not 20x. I'm on 10x, bro. I'm 20x on Tau. It's a smaller position though. It's probably my smallest position, I think. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm 20x on Tau. Tau. Honestly, I want Tau to move so quickly, but it's just not doing anything. I really want MYX to start pumping. I really do. I really, really do. Like this isn't even like the proper chart, but I see the vision, man. See the vision. I really do see the vision of a pump here. No, bro, you're not old and blind. You know what it is? It's because the chart isn't filling the screen and it's really winding me up, man. It's so annoying. There's a few little things we need to work on for the live streams, honestly, because it's so much easier when I'm at my setup and I have my camera set up and I have everything else set up. It's so much easier. It seems like Ethereum's looking a bit sketchy. ZBAC. What is that the ticker for that coin, bro? For that ZBAC coin. Let's have a quick look. Send the ticker into the chat, bro, and then I'll have a look. I just want to have a quick look and see what Bitcoin is doing at this level. It should be reacting to the 0.618786. It is, man. It is. It is. It is. The only issue we really have with Bitcoin right now, obviously, we are reacting to the 0.618786. The only issue I really have is this. I think it's the 20 EMA. Yeah. Is this 20 EMA on the 4 hour time frame? That has just been causing us so much freaking pain, man. Like once we get above it, we're clear every time. Every time we clear it nicely, but it's just so boring. Like, come on, do something. It's like it's in that situation now where we would like to see a bounce here and a continuation up. But if we don't, then you can see the other EMAs here. You know, we just further slide down. And again, from the guys in the VIP Telegram group from yesterday, these targets still remain the same. This was it 111, 111 something. Yeah, the 111. I'll change this to color as well because man, I cannot see that. Okay, 111.948 and 111.40. What's your read for the FOMC tomorrow? Feels like everyone is waiting for news for the rate cut. Yeah, honestly, bro, the market is just waiting for the rate cut. That it's been like that now for the past what month? What are we? What are we on now? The 20. We're on the 16th. I mean, when was the last time we had a really, really nice either low or top? 16th, 16th, 16th. So the last time, obviously, this time last month, we were actually in this support zone. So that's something that's really, really interesting, actually. That's really interesting. So in a month's period of time, we've genuinely only gone up 2% within a month. That's just, honestly, it's shocking from Bitcoin. I'll be honest, it's not good enough. Not good enough. I'll check out that coin for you though, bro, because you said I'll just type it in because I don't even know what this coin is, man. ZBAC. Let's see. Should I use the MEXC chart, bro? Is the MEXC chart the best one? Is this the oldest one? When's this from? CBEC chain chart. Yeah, bro. I heard you, Jay. I heard you. Well, I just tell me in the comments which one's the oldest chart. Is it the MEXC one? I've traded this before. I have traded this before, but I don't know where though. It must have been on MEXC. I have 100% traded this coin before. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. You know what? It looks so much like. It does. It looks so much like MYX. It really does. It really looks like MYX. Again, I'm not gonna long it though, because I'm already long on MYX, and that's already a freaking dodgy ass trade. Like this, I literally watched that coin go from like $4 or $7 or something, all the way to the price it's at now. So I'm I'm not chasing it any more than I already am chasing it. I'm already doing too much, you know. I'm already doing far too much. Again, it's such a risky play, and I'm what in nearly a $2,000 position. So yeah, I'm not playing with these meme coins, man. All these coins. But yeah, for ZBEC, we can do low to high. We had a really nice reaction here, actually. Really nice reaction. Could potentially be. You saying on KuCoin? Okay, I'll have a look on KuCoin. KuCoin. Is this the oldest one? The 4th of May? And what's this one? No, I was right. Yeah, I was right. Crypto.com has the oldest one. But I understand what you're saying though. You're saying that you're trading on the KuCoin chart. I hear you, bro. I hear you. So, I mean, this looks typical 1, 2, 3, and this could be a wave 4. I mean, these kind of tokens, again, they just pop up out of nowhere and they just fly. It's actually pretty easy to like do technical analysis on these kind of coins because it literally is Elliott Wave in its most simple form. 3, 4, we look for 5. But then again, we always have to watch out for. Yeah, that's a bit too high. And then we can do a wave 3 to wave 4. This is like a basic and the most easiest way to do Elliott Wave and the best way to do Elliott Wave. So as you can see here, I'll remove that actually. So we'll do the top of wave 3 to the bottom of wave 4. As you can see here, top of wave 3, bottom of wave 4. Boom. As you can see, we had a rejection here. Bang on into the 0.618786. And now we're having a reaction from our support zone. So this to me now is where it gets a bit complex. But there's nothing wrong with the complexity of this chart because it simply just looks like a triangle. I mean, you don't even have to do any technical analysis really. It's genuinely just a triangle for the wave 4. Simple triangle. I mean, this could take a few days to play out. It could take a few days to play out. Again, anyone else, if you got any coins you want me to cover, then just drop them in the comments below. But yeah, nah, this definitely looks like an impulse to the upside, but now it's time to see where this triangle will take us. Because if we fail here, and this has only been a three-way move to the upside, it would have been ABC. Actually, no, it would be a WXY actually, because that's such a strong wave 3. So it'll be, yeah, WXY to the upside. Then we would have a 5-way move down from here, which would look something like this actually. 1, 2, really sharp. 3, 4, 5. It was genuinely, it would kill the coin. So you do not want this to happen at all. So you do not want the bearish scenario to happen here, because that is ugly. That's why I'm saying you just gotta be careful with these kind of tokens and all these kind of coins. And again, I don't know much about this. I really don't. I really don't know much about this token at all. But that is definitely something I'm keeping an eye out for then. I'll save it on my chart. I'll actually take a screen like shot of it. So again, for the bullish count, it's the white scenario. The bearish scenario is the red one. And it's caught in between both. Because you could say this is the wave 2 now. And now we'll look for wave 3. Once we lose support. You're saying it looks like Casper from 2022? Let's have a look at Casper. You know what? I was going to make a Casper video today. Because the internet's actually okay today, I'll be honest. It's not too bad. Casper has just been, I mean, it's bouncing from my zone though. It's bouncing exactly from my support line. Bouncing exactly from my support line, having a rejection right from my resistance, and we're trying to hold this resistance now as support. So we're trying to do a support resistance flip here. That's so simple to see. So we would like to see a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the upside. And again, I'll show you guys how to calculate the wave 4. I just showed you how to calculate the previous wave 4 in a triangle, but this is how you calculate a regular wave 4. So what you want to do is you want to take the low from the wave 2 and then the top of wave 3, and then you can adjust it accordingly to that. So that would be support. The 0.089 and 0.085. So that's support for this potential move up. Again, I would love this to be a 5-way move up, and I think it could be. So let me just clear this chart a little bit. This is really promising, actually. This is very, very promising. Casper right here. Very promising. So, as you can see, we actually do have money flow going into the green here. And we have the potential of a bullish divergence forming here as well. Again, it won't be the strongest bullish divergence. For the Fips. Honestly, bro, these are just random, I'll be honest. These are random. These are just purely random, purely because I just can't have so many red ones on the chart, and I prefer red because it's just easier to look at night. Because with the red and black, it's really nice to look at night instead of having it white, especially at night. Then you can just lose your mind at nighttime, bro, when you're trading. That's the only reason why I have them these colors. So like during the day, I don't mind having them white, but at night I'd rather them red or purple. Just purely because I just don't want my eyes to be fried, bro. Like my eyes generally will start hurting after like 20 minutes of looking at a white chart. That's why my chart's black in the background. So anything that's really white, I've done it during the day. Anything that's any other colors, I've done either midday or nighttime. That's the only thing. That's just a personal thing I do. That's all, bro, honestly. Okay, cool. Didn't know it was for different. Oh no, it's not for different time frames. The reason why you can't really do it for different time frames is because support, all supports remain the same, all resistance remain the same. It just comes to a point where you can add some more on the chart, or you can remove them once they've been broken. But I don't even like to do that because there's been so many instances where I thought, okay, we've broke out now, but then we didn't fully break out because we didn't end up reaching like the 1618. So let's see. Let's look at a different chart. We'll have a look at a different chart. We'll do the same chart we were just looking at actually. So as you can see here, right, we have the 0.618786, So for the target for the wave 5, you always want it to be the 1618. That's what I prefer anyway. You would like anywhere in between like the last 75% from the current price or the low of the wave 4 to the top of the 1618. That's what I like. No. So I prefer to do them on the 4-hour time frame, on the 3-hour time frame, and the daily. If I'm scalping, I try to do it on a different chart, but because the levels are all the same and they're never gonna change, sometimes it's good to flick through the macro and the micro levels as well. So that's something I keep an eye out for as well. It's so honestly, bro, it is a lot. It really is, and it is so confusing sometimes, especially for like new guys, because there's just honestly something going on every second on the charts. Again, it is very boring, but like even though this chart is boring, like this is the coin. What was his name again? Ray was talking about. Like there's guys right now trading this with like 50x leverage, trying to make money off it. So there's always something going on, but it's just to me it's not enticing to do so. Like the thing that I like about this coin is this money flow. It's curving up. You can see we have a bullish trigger wave here. Again, it's a weak bullish divergence, but it's still a bullish divergence. So for the guys who got in on the daily time frame, like at the beginning of today, they had the opportunity to make what? A little bit of money today. Like, look, a potential of like 60% on 10x leverage. And that's how some people trade. Some people would be like, okay, I'm waiting for the market Cipher B to give us a trigger wave, waiting for this money flow to curve up, and then we'll enter the trade on the daily time frame. Even though we are still in the red, even though this isn't a confirmed bullish divergence, the one that we really want to see, because we want to see something like this one over here. So as you can see, like I don't draw these on the chart; these automatically come up. But you'll see in like some videos, like as you can see here in blue, I've drew that on the chart, and across here, that's a bullish divergence. It's still a bullish divergence, even if the chart didn't manually automatically do it. So this is a confirmed bullish divergence. Lower butt cheek again. I don't make these up, bro. I don't make these up. But yeah. And then we have a high one afterwards. But then this here, because this one's higher and this one's lower, and we both got a green cross on both, this is a hidden bullish divergence. See the difference? Confirmed bullish divergence in green. Let me demonstrate. In green, confirmed bullish divergence. In red, hidden bullish divergence. Okay. So they're the two different scenarios for the chart. Because even though this is confirmed bullish divergence, you can see here, this green dot, that confirms hidden bullish divergence. And obviously, hidden bullish divergence turns into confirmed bullish divergence eventually. And the same here, hidden bullish divergence, confirmed hidden bullish divergence upon this green dot here. So, Market Cipher B has everything. It has everything. It really, really does. I'm going to make a Market Cipher B video really, really soon. It's probably going to be like an hour long, I'll be honest. Because there's so much that you can do with Market Cipher B. Because honestly, some people can just trade VWAP. Some people can just trade money flow. And you can just trade trigger waves. Trigger waves is like the least likely one to play out ever. I always like to watch for the VWAP going in the green. As you can see, it's gone in the green here. So the 0 line, once we're above that, we're in green. Once we're below that, we're in red. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. But just to break it down as easy as possible, the VWAP is in the green, showing that the momentum long term is in the green. The money flow is the short term momentum. We're not in the green there yet. But for the guys who are taking like 50x leverage longs, they can say, okay, there's a little confirmed bullish divergence there on the money flow, and they will enter the trade like that. So that's something just to keep in mind. Again, for me, I'm hedged. Like right now, I'm generally hedged pretty much what, $11,000 right now, hedged, and I've moved quite a bit of funds from this week's account into the spot account ready to deploy for some spot, because I'm gonna send in some spot like buys really soon into the group because there's so much going on. But I do think some coins like let me show you guys real quick. I'm not gonna show you all because obviously that's the point of the VIP group. But like Chainlink's in a pretty much the same position where we should have another move to the upside after we do this. Let me show you guys real quick. We should get another move up like this. Genuinely, if we want to break out to the upside, that's what we would look for. Again, to get the exact measurements, what you want to do is after this triangle has been drawn, you can take the high of this triangle and the low of this triangle. You can make a horizontal line. Not horizontal line, my bad, a vertical line while drawing it. And you can do the low, and then we can do Control C. We can clone it, and then we can do the exact same thing here. So our breakout target to the upside is actually $31. For a breakdown, our target is in around $16. So that's how you work out this kind of pattern here. Again, I don't like trading patterns really, and that's why I've not sent like a link trade in a while. So I'm just keeping an eye out on Chainlink. I do think if we come down a bit lower, a massive swing long is on the cards here for Chainlink, I'll be honest. A massive swing along. And that's the thing with these kind of videos, I don't want to give away too much on the live streams because obviously I don't want to give anyone else like an advantage really, other than the guys in the group. But I'm watching for something like this to happen. If we don't break out, obviously we break down, come down. You see how this is a little bit lower than the support box? This is like giving us the potential of like a CDW. This is how a CDW is like formed. Where we have a failed breakout or failed breakdown. We come down and then we reverse it straight away. And then we end up taking our target to the upside, which is still up here. So that's something I'm watching out for Chainlink. Obviously, I've been in Chainlink for ages. When was this sent in? This was sent in like 2024. I'm still in this long. I'm still in this long on Chainlink. So I'm just keep an eye out for it because I'm still not taking profit on that long until I get in around $41. That's on, I think it's on 4x leverage, 4 and a bit x leverage, 4.3 something x leverage it's on, to be exact. I'm still holding. Potential to add more into this position is obviously coming back into that $20 to $18 zone and then bouncing from there. Oh, you're asking, is buying ZBCN like buying Casper in 23? Honestly, bro, you want me to say yes? But I'm not one of them guys who be like, oh yeah, it is, like it is. But no, I'm honestly not one of them guys. I'm not gonna show you anything at all. I'm not gonna show you anything. There's genuinely nothing to show. Like if anyone's gonna show anything, you can only show Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's be honest, maybe even BNB at the moment, because BNB has been going absolutely crazy. Insight on using Lux Algo, fair value gaps, OBS. I've really enjoyed using this combination with Max Cipher. Yeah, sure. I honestly do think it's one of the strongest combinations in crypto, but at the moment, it's not been the greatest. Purely because it's been a sideways market. When the market really likes to like break out or break down, that's soon as that's happened, that's when you want to be really using Lux Algo, because then there's huge fair value gaps. So let me just show you guys. We've not had like a real breakout in ages. Let's have a look. Lux Algo. ICT concepts. Like as you can see, we've really just been going sideways, but the reason why I like Lux Algo is you can see that we've got a fair value gap and it's lining up with the 1618 with the 0.618 here. So it's kind of being used as like a gravitational pulse that we will get there someday. And it's not invalidating the triangle either for this coin as well. So that's something I'm actually keeping an eye on now. Again, this isn't a coin I trade, but I do think I've took one trade. I swear I've took one trade with this coin before when it first came out. But hey, bro, if this Jay, if you're still here, maybe mark this level out on your chart. Again, you can join the VIP Telegram group, and I'll send an actual update after this video with proper levels and everything in like a bit better detail. But there's only so much I can say about this coin because it seems to be in a wave 4 or in a wave 2 to the down, like to start the move to the downside. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. For ICT concepts, it's better to do it with like something like Bitcoin. Yeah, it's better to do it with Bitcoin. It's crazy to think I took this Bitcoin long, that literally that long ago, all the way down here. I should have just held it. I should have held it. I didn't. I ended up taking profits. Okay. For looks, I'll go on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. I'll be honest, Bitcoin's daily is not looking good right now. I said that to the guys in the VIP Telegram group, what, 2 days ago? That the daily's not looking the greatest. So we have a fair value gap in and around the 0.618. Again, it starts at the 0.786. We've had a bounce from this support zone. We could ignore this right now and keep working our way up. We could. We could. The only way we're going to know if we're going to come back down to that level is if we have a reaction on the 3-hour time frame. It's going to be on the 3-hour time frame. 100%. Yeah, look, the minus OB. I knew it would be the 3-hour, man. So if we come up here and we have a rejection, then we look for a potential short. But until then, I want higher. I want higher. Why? This bullish divergence is starting to form. It's looking really nice, I'll be honest. Obviously, the money flow is starting to work its way down a little bit. That's the only thing that has me a little bit sketched out right now. But why is that doing that? What do I need to have? Trend line. There we go. So ideally, we don't have this impact trigger wave lower than this red line. So it can extend as much to this red line as it wants to. As long as it gives us our green cross, we should continue working our way up. Obviously, this money flow is not looking the best. Our VWAPs are not looking bad, actually. Our VWAPs are not looking bad at all. Hidden bearish divergence there. I'm keeping an eye out for that. As you can see here. All right. So, like I said to you guys earlier on in the video, or earlier on in the live stream, a way you can find hidden bullish divergence is these green dots here, okay? If you don't know how to use it like this in blue that I've just drawn that line with, you can do the exact same thing but with a bear div, okay? So you can see the red blood diamond here. That's market cipher A. So there's market cipher B and market cipher A. But excluding the market cipher A, you can see the hidden bearish divergence up here. Up here. You can see the alpha reversal sign here to the downside. When's the last time we had a green one? We had a green one over here. Alpha reversal. We should have had a move up from there after we've had that. Yeah, we did. I mean, look at that straight away. This is why market cipher is so powerful. As you can see, we had our reversal sign right here, right at the bottom. That brought in a really nice move to the upside, a 1% move again. This is more so for like people who want to scalp this. It really is. It really is. The current market structure at the moment, again, we've just been chopping sideways, but we're holding this support and we're looking higher from this support. The next resistance we could do is from this high and we do it to the current low. As you can see, we're actually starting to approach this resistance now. I'll change the color because honestly, it's starting to get a bit late here and my eyes are starting to hurt already. So we will do pinky purplish. And we won't extend it to the right either because it's too long. So our next resistance here for Bitcoin is 115.6, 115.82. Again, we have a fair value gap here as well that we haven't took yet. So that could be something to watch out for, especially if the daily isn't going to play nice with us. We come up here, take that fair value gap, continue to the downside. I wouldn't want that, but it's definitely a possibility. I'm going to remain a little bit stronger on my shorts, though. Just a little bit. I see here we're, what, 12,000 short here. Again, 10x leverage, so it's over $100,000 position. The exact same thing here on the long. There's an $800 difference on the long V short here. That's why at the moment you can see like it's moving obviously the total amount unrealized gains, but it's not moving like a crazy amount, because if I didn't hedge when I sent the hedging to the guys in the group, then we would be in a big like situation here, because again that would have been minus 35% from our long, so we wouldn't be in the green. We would actually be in the red now. You know, this was up what, $5,000? No, it was up like 4,000 and a bit. I think the Bitcoin one's always been at 5,000. So that's the reason why I took that hedge. And especially with everything going on tomorrow, I think it's so important to take that hedge right there. So important. So important. What I ideally want is MYX to get some kind of bump to the upside now. Even if we get to like 40%, I would be putting stop loss in profit. I would. I would probably move it 20% into profit. With Tau's been a bit lazy. Very lazy, actually. I actually want to have a look at Tau, to be honest. Because the thing that was keeping me interested in Tau was the 3 hour and the 4 hour time frame. I do think we would have got, yeah, a red cross here, but now we're creating bullish divergence because we're in the exact same thing as we were earlier on. We're still in support. So instead of building on Tau, I've kind of just like gone all in. For now, I don't look to have a crazy big position on Tau. Not right now. Not right now. Not just yet. Is there anything else you guys want me to cover? Obviously, I gave you a little update of how I would play this fair value gap. Again, for Tau, the fair value gap, this is what I mean with Tau. I would like a move up to fill this fair value gap. That is what, a 30% move, 10x average. I'm on 20x average, I think. Yeah, I'm on 20x average, so here becomes a nice trade. It becomes a nice trade. I'll have a stop loss just below this low, so I can actually further extend this a bit more. Just a little bit below. I'll have a stop loss. 2% stop loss. Let me just see what's below before I even put that in concrete. Let's see where some kind of more macro support is. Oh, we're in macro support as well, man. We're not just in like super nano support. We are actually in some pretty decent support here. I like it. I like it. I like it. And I didn't even realize that. I wasn't even thinking about looking that far back. And when I say that far back, I know it's only the 10th. Like it's just less than a week. Is there any other coins you guys want me to cover? There's not really much going on right now. There's not much going on right now at all, man. See how Somi's doing nice today. Hold up. I didn't even see Somi today. What is going on there? Somi was basically back at entry this morning. Wait, hold up. That doesn't make sense. Wait, I'm in 2 alt longs on 3x leverage other than the ones you're showing. You saying tight stop loss for alts. in case a big dump on news. Yeah, I'm just saying that purely because like I don't want everyone to like think, oh yeah, I can get in a hedge and I know how to manage it. You know, hedging is, it can be hard. It can be very hard, especially when these kind of news events come up and it is the potential of it being so big. It can play both sides. You can look to like start to close your hedge like on the short side as we go up, and then they can just reverse it straight away. So then you're double screwed. So that's why I'm not saying to take a hedge for like altcoins really. I'm just doing it for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So because at least then I know there's still 10,000 there locked in, no matter what in that situation. Yeah, exactly, bro. Hedging for like a newbie is horrible. I've been in some situations where I was hedging and I'm just like, dude, come on now. Like I've been hedged now for like, what was the longest I was hedged for? Like 7 months I was hedged on for. At the longest period of time I was hedged. It honestly, you can be stuck in a position where you don't want to be in. And the thing is, it's like, oh yeah, but I'll do this and I don't have to look at it. But then you will start to want that like leftover capital for another trade, and you're just like, dude, what the hell do I do now? Now I'm kind of screwed. But as long as it's in profit, it's fine. And like that, like I'm saying, unrealized gains here are nice enough for me to say, okay, I'm hedged, and if the market does whatever it wants, I can just flash close all of it. Again, I don't ever recommend flash closing because they take such high fees. Not on weeks though. Shout out weeks for that. Um, I sent you guys the new fees in for weeks as well. So again, you guys can see how much I'm actually trading on weeks. So I'm in quite a few positions, and as you can see, everything's running super super cleanly, super super nicely. Super nicely. I'm definitely not looking to add to any more positions though. This is really starting to stretch my limit, especially while I'm not at my regular setup. So since when? Like in 2 days, this is what we've done in 2 days. Like I cannot get greedy. I'm not one of them people who be like, oh yeah, I want to hold to like 50,000, 60,000, or 100,000. Like I've literally transferred so much out of this balance into spot just in case we do get a move down tomorrow. That's the thing. Tomorrow is such a huge day, and many people are sleeping on how big tomorrow like legit can be. I'm seeing the potential if we continue to pump today again. It's very very small pumps as you can see here. Even on like meme coins, we've been selling off really for the past week. If we continue to pump today and we end up taking out these highs, tomorrow we probably will dump. But as long as we're ranging and we like kind of move down a little bit, kind of move up a little bit, just in and around the range, tomorrow is completely unexpected. No one knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't even want to give out an idea what's gonna happen out tomorrow. I honestly don't want to do that. I have no bias. Many people are like, oh, but like, are you sure you want to be long? Are you sure you want to be short? No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not getting caught up in it. That's the worst thing to do. I've learned so many time and time and time again. It's just messy. You don't want to get caught up in the news. Yes, it's good to see the news and then trade the news afterwards, but as of right now, I'm not thinking about it much. I'm really not. But it is huge. It is huge. But I'm not thinking about it as of right now. Because like I said, I want Tau and MYX to do something. I really do. Before then. Like as of right now, MYX is just doing nothing. Like realistically, I could just cut this trade now and then look for a better entry if we dump tomorrow. But I really like this setup. I really do. I really do. And I'm taking the chance on it. It's the exact same triangle situation here. And we're pretty much at the end of the triangle for MYX as well. We're literally right at the end. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. I'm keeping an eye out for that. As soon as I say Somi was doing good, it's starting to sell off a little bit here. I think it's that 3 hour time frame that's not looking the best for Somi. Yeah, I mean, Ideally, we take this fair value gap and then we continue to the upside. Have we made a market structure shift here? We have made a market structure shift here. This is actually really nice. Again, the 3 hours not looking the greatest, like I was saying. This isn't this isn't too bad. This really isn't too bad. Because the thing that had me worried about Somi was we really start to see lower highs now. You know what I mean? So this is a high. This one here. This is a high. This is a lower high against this previous high. Then we just came crashing down, came to support, and we made a high here. Interesting. Very interesting. But then now we've broke that high. I like that. I really do like that. So now we look for some kind of support. We do a low to high situation. If bears really want to drive it to the like max pain for the bulls, they would bring it to the fair value gap here. I didn't even see the fair value gap there, but there's a fair value gap there, right at the POC in between the 0.618786. So they might use this as a magnet to kill some longs and then boom, send it to the upside. Oh, but like again, I don't even know what Somi is. I honestly don't know what Somi is. I really don't. I have no idea, but I like the market structure like for it. Are we getting a fair value gap here in the market Cipher V? Or is that just broken? See this wait, are we? No, we don't. The chart's just not working properly. I was gonna say that's crazy. What are you saying here? I don't think anyone knows. Sounds like the best plan is stop loss and see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. You shouldn't even like be bothered with being stopped out at all. As long as you can like minimize like the fees and stuff. Again, that's why I'm like mainly trading on like which just does right now. Obviously, I got positions open on Blowfin and on 2-bit as well, but with 2-bit the fees, I've been a little bit worried about for tomorrow purely because of the fees wise. I don't want to get hammered on fees. So that's why I was kept on telling you guys just keep an eye out for 2-bit, especially that I sent in not 2-bit weeks that I sent in the updated fees. Like they've mainly done that so that no one can really get hammered tomorrow. Which I like, to be honest. It's not scummy of them. I noticed a couple of other exchanges are slowly creeping up their fees for tomorrow. Because there's gonna be people who will open like a 20x leverage long tomorrow, both ways. And just like maybe full port it, you know? And then what they will see is like they might see some bullish divergence on like the 1 minute time frame. They will start closing their short a little bit and then their long ride the way. And then they will just try to get out as quick as possible. So they've just kind of made a full port, like maybe like a 5% gain to the upside. So there's so many ways to trade this kind of news. Again, I used to do that. I used to really, really enjoy doing that. But it's just too much stress. Far too much stress. Like during this live stream right now, we've just been hovering in a range of like either making $200 or being down $200. Purely because of what? Somi. Somi's dragging us down a bit here. Even though we're up, what, 91%? And as you can see here, like my liquidation prices are never, never, never. And then for Ethereum, it's what? For Ethereum, we got a liquidation price of $144,000. Um, so yeah. Is any other coins that you guys want me to check out at all? I mean, Somi's up what? 18% in the past 24 hours. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I've generally the internet's been that bad here. I've not even had the chance to even look. I just tried to just jump on the live stream and see if it works. Bitcoin's trying to get another move up here though. Bitcoin is trying to get another move up here. Let's have a look at B. Let's have a look. Yeah, Bitcoin trying to break through it. Bitcoin is trying. Here we go. Bitcoin trying to break out. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. They tried to break out here. Have they tried to do a CDW? Yes, they have tried to do a CDW here. The bears are trying to defend this level now. As you can see here, let me draw a horizontal line. Boom. So we done like a little CDW here. We've took some shorters out the market. Some shorters out the market here. And now they're trying to drive it back the other way. Oh man, you know what? Like I've been saying, like it's so crazy. Like the market's not ready to do anything, but like to some of you guys, you won't even like pick up on these kind of things because I never used to pick up on these kind of things when like I was like a newer trader. But this is just textbook. They're just playing games against each other. So what's happened here? They've broke it out. Potential fake breakout. Take the liquidity out from up here. Reverse it back to support, and they're gonna probably retry it again to the upside. The Bulls have to defend this zone. The Bears have to defend this zone. You see how tight this gap is where they're fighting? This is why I'm not scalping right now, because this is crazy, man. Like there's barely any volume, but they are battling right now, even with little volume. Look, they're trying to reverse it back up to the upside. So they're literally playing what at 0.2% range. They are battling out over a 0.2% range. I'm not taking part in that. I really can't deal with it, honestly. I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. I really would. They are really fighting over that little percentage. They really are. Because once they do break that zone, then obviously they got one more high to defend. Once they break that high, what other levels do they have? Like they've got all these little wicks here. Like this is what I mean. I don't like these kind of wicks. I really don't. I really don't. It would just be one candle. I honestly do think it would just be one candle where they would either just send it to the downside or send it to the upside. I don't think it would be a 4 hour candle though. I think it would be a daily candle. Purely because the daily looks kind of extended. It looks a little bit weird. The thing that's keeping me interested on the daily, let me just refresh the chart real quick. Because I don't know why it was being a little bit weird there. Let's just reset the chart real quick. So the thing that's keeping me interested on the daily is this extension up here. So Bears had the opportunity to break it down to the downside, but it feels like they kind of failed, and they're starting to realize that right now. What time is it? So here it's 8 p.m. 8, 7, 6, 5, and then what? 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the Bears are trying to fight this zone right now. They are really trying to put up a fight because Bulls are looking like they want to take over. And some of you are saying like, how do you know this? The money flow. The money flow is, like I said earlier on in the live stream, this is the cheat code. This is the cheat code, the money flow. Even though the VWAP's working its way to the downside, that's because of up here, because of this confirmed bearish divergence. This this is a battle zone, and especially for tomorrow, they are either setting this up for a big breakout or a big breakdown. They're literally leaving even like me, who's like obviously I've been trading for a long time. They're even trying to make me second guess my initial idea of what I think they will do. They're trying to make everyone second guess right now. No matter how good you are at trading, they are literally making everyone second guess right now. And this is when the market's the most dangerous. The most dangerous. Because they could drive this down 20% tonight. And then by tomorrow, we're back up 30, 40%. It doesn't have to be obviously on Bitcoin, but it can be on an altcoin, like any random altcoin. They could do that if they wanted to right now. This is the situation we're in right now, and that's why I'm saying just be a bit careful. Obviously, what is this? Somi's up a really nice percentage today, but Somi could just easily fall down. Somi could easily work its way down. There's like barely anything holding it up. We've got one support zone for Somi, so the easiest way to draw support for Somi right now is from this low on the daily time frame, the very last low we have, do low to high. The reason why we've had a bounce on Somi is because guess what? We've held this support. Let me just get rid of a few of these because I was using these earlier on today. So I'll do that again for you guys. I'll do that again just so it's clear. And why it again it's I'm not gonna say it's easy to trade like coins like Somi because you can easily get screwed. But the reason why these coins are the kind of best coins to trade as of right now is because they're following Elliott Wave and Fibonacci support so well. So well. So what we'll do, I'll show you again. From this low, the lowest low that we have after the impulse to the upside, we do low to high, right? Low to high. And you can see we are in support here and we are reacting to support. My entry is the POC of this support. So instead of building on this, I went all in halfway between this support box. That was done deliberately. Why? Because if I get in at the top of here, I'm still good. If I get in at the bottom of here, I'm still good. If I try to get in like anywhere in between the current price now and the box, then if we came down to the bottom of this box, I could start to feel a little bit of pain. Because from here to the bottom, you can see that's 17%. That's absolutely insane. Because that 17% can quickly start to like go nuts to the downside. Because again, I'm only using 5x leverage for Tommy. Only 5x leverage, and it's gone up 15% now. 16% in the previous day. Okay, that's like using another coin with leverage. So because coins like this are moving so quickly, you don't need to use loads of leverage, and if you do, you will get burnt. There's no way you won't get burnt because it just moves too quick. It moves far too quick. Jamie, thanks for doing it. Oh, honestly, bro, we're gonna be live streaming a lot more. Obviously, I don't have my regular setup, and the Wi-Fi here has been pretty bad. But I saw a little spike in the internet, as you can see here. Like you can see the network stability down here. Obviously, 175 isn't the greatest, but it's definitely been the best it's been. So I was like, you know what? Let's try jump on a stream and see how it goes. Jay, Quant or Casper for this bull run? Both. I like both. I'm not gonna pick between them. Both have their use cases. Both are really good tokens slash coins. I really like both of them. Yeah, I'm not picking between them two. I really like both of them, bro. I really do. I think Casper does something that Nova Coin really does. I think QNT does something that Nova Coin really does. You know, they have their rivals. Every coin have their rivals. You know, Chainlink is probably QNT's biggest rival. XRP is probably QNT's biggest rival. So there are a few things. Casper's biggest rival is probably MKR. Doesn't mean that you can't have both because both are really good tokens. I really like both of them. Really like both of them. Really like both of them. Let's have a look at the Telegram. Yeah, I said we're live. We're live on there. Okay. The just the recent plays. Again, this would have been MYX earlier on today. That was from this candle. Let me show you guys. MYX is trying to make a move down here. I just have to keep an eye on it a little bit. Just a little bit. 30-minute time frame. Yeah, see, this is why I had to keep my eye on it. I just knew it, man. I just knew it. MYX is really trying to find support here, though. Look, potential again. Another CDW. Are they trying to do another CDW here? They're just battling it out in this zone. They're really battling it out in this zone for MYX. So MYX, that P&L was from like somewhere in here, and like I said, I could have took it out here, but I didn't. I'd rather just play this. I'd rather play the long game with Tommy, with MYX. I honestly have no issue with that at all, at all. Um, Again, because I'm hedged, it's not really making any impact on anything at all. So I'm not really bothered about what it's doing. I do really need a drink. I do really need a drink. I've been talking for how long? How long has this live stream been going on? Over an hour now, guys. Damn. Alright, so send me in like maybe 2 or 3 more coins to go over. And I will finish this live stream up because man oh man. It's pretty hard talking for an hour straight, guys. It's pretty hard. Pretty hard indeed. But yeah, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin again because Bitcoin is in that zone and they're trying to fight this zone here. Again, I honestly do think on the 3 minute time frame they're really battling it out. See, since we had a look, they've tried to drive it straight back up again, and let's see how bears fight this zone, because bears are trying to create a setup here. They're trying to make some bear div here. They're really trying to make some bear div here, trying to confirm a lower high. That's what they're trying to do. They will want to take out this low, bears. They will want to take out this low and start to bring it down to probably the 0.618, and bulls will be like, okay, we'll let you guys have that level, and then we try to reverse it from there. Unless bulls step in now, it's going to be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Tether have destroyed about 4 billion USDT on Tron. I've been talking about Tron being so scammy, and it's so damn scammy, man. Yeah, this isn't looking the best for Bitcoin. They're just battling it out. They're battling out real hard right now. Let me get rid of this one because it's so annoying. They're really battling it out right now. But the 15 minute doesn't look too bad. The 15 minute does not look too bad at all. At all. And it makes sense because we've got a nice green candle. Come on, Bitcoin. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, Bitcoin. Keep fighting. Can you do AVAX? Yeah, sure. I'll check out AVAX. Guys, don't forget to smash the like on this live stream as well. Honestly, talking for an hour, this is something new to me, man. I can't talk for an hour, man. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, see, I said big. They will want to fight this right out here, right now for the Bulls. They are fighting so hard right now. Let's see what the Bulls can do. Come on, Bitcoin. Rejection straight off my red line. Rejection straight off my red line. Instant. Let's see. Instant rejection off the red line. Let's see how they play it. I mean, I'm getting like pretty excited over the littlest like action ever because we've not had anything during this whole live stream really, other than like a breakout from this. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. It was a bullish divergence here. Money flow curving up here. Can we get a green cross here really, really soon? Can we get a green cross here really, really soon? Come on. Come on, give it us. Come on, Bitcoin. Money flow increasing. 5 minute time frame. Let's have a look at 3 minute. Are we gonna do a CDW and then come back down? We are currently at resistance. And instant rejection. Oh, it's so cat and mouse, man. So cat and mouse. It's actually hilarious. Um, Clips Esports. I will have a look at AVAX just legit in 1 second. Just hang in there, buddy. Just hang in there. Yeah, they've rejected it straight from the same zone again. The exact same zone. I would love to see 120k though. I really would. I really would love to see 120k. If we can get to 120k tonight, I am closing my long. I am closing my freaking long, dude. I swear I will close my long. 120k. I mean, we have some resistance at 118 to 118.4. I would love to see 120k. I really would. This just doesn't look impulsive. That's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm worried about. Just doesn't look impulsive to me, man. It looks corrective. How could they play this though? A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C. They could play that. They could be playing that though. Let's see something actually, because if they want to play this as an ABC correction, because this does look like a correction to the upside, how could they play that right now? I guarantee it's in between $120, man. It is $120,000. I'm gonna take some profit on my long 120,000 because that is such a key level. They will want to reverse it there, bears. They will really want to reverse it if this is an ABC correction. And we would come right down into the 90s, man. We would come right down into the 90s after that. It's pretty interesting. Let's have a look at AVAX. I don't know which AVAX chart to look at. We've got so many. Let's have a look. AVAX. We got. We use this one. Okay. Is this the main one? Nope. This is a long-term projection, so we're still looking in around that $80. Okay, this is our real AVAX chart. I can just tell by the look of it. Yeah. AVAX found it slow. And now we're trying to look for wave 3. AVAX, we're really trying to look for wave 3 here. We're really trying to look for wave 3. Again, it looks so corrective. Looks so corrective, but all it takes is one nice weekly candle. All it takes is one nice weekly candle. And I think AVAX is one of the best looking coins right now. Again, the 4-hour literally disagrees with me right now. But obviously, forgetting the micro, looking at the macro, we should create a bullish divergence here really soon. We should. Why? Because we have curved VWAP. We have curved money flow. We have an extension here, potentially brewing. Really nice green cross potentially brewing here. Again, RSIs not looking the healthiest, but as long as we stay above 85, we can just expect it to chop around. Once we break 85, then we can expect it done. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. In terms of long-term projections, nothing's changed. AVAX, I still want the wave 3 to get in around $97. Again, this is for triangle, this wave 4. This isn't an actual triangle. This isn't actual wave 4 for support. If you want support for a wave 4 for AVAX, then we have to do low to high. And then that would bring us all the way back down to $46 to $37 for wave 4. So I would rather a triangle. I'm going to leave it as a triangle right now, but that's the key level I want to keep an eye out for. To the upside, 0.618 remains the major target for me in around $98 to $120. Once we break that, then we do have the potentials of smashing the 1618, bringing us to $285. After that, we should have a wave 4 in a macro wave 4. Again, this macro wave 4 is another triangle for me. Until then, I'm just going to leave it as a triangle. And then we have potential of a wave 5 bringing us to $377 for AVAX. Come on, AVAX. You're looking nice on the weekly. I know you're looking really good on the monthly. You're looking so freaking good on the monthly AVAX. Oh my days, bro. This is easily in the top 3 best looking coins on the monthly time frame in probably crypto history. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably in history on market Cipher B. It looks so good. So freaking good, dude. Do we have any data on the 3-minute and the 3-hour? No. But we do have a bullish cross here on the RSIs. So I'll be honest, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I think we peaked out here on the viewership. I'll be honest. I really do think we peaked out. But we're going to make live streams more common. So don't forget to share the live streams. And before we end this live stream, I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you all. We will end with... What will we end with, guys? We'll end with God so loved the world that he gave his one and only begotten Son, that whoever believed in him shall never perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably Casper after this live stream. So I'll probably have the Casper video up probably in the next hour or something. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Probably crypto history. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably in history. I decided to be. It looks so good. So freaking good, dude. Do we have any data on the 3 minute and the 3 hour? No. But we do have a bullish cross hit on the RSIs. So I'll be honest, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. I think we peaked out here on the viewership. I'll be honest. I really do think we peaked out. But we're gonna make live streams more common. So don't forget to share the live streams. And before we end this live stream, I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you all. We will end with, what will we end with, guys? We'll end with God so loved the world that he gave his one and only begotten Son, that whoever believed in him shall never perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably Casper after this live stream. So I'll probably have the Casper video up probably in the next hour or something. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Why is it still live? What the hell? Stop stream. Okay, the stream is not stopping. How do I solve this? Oh my days, I don't even know how to end the stream. I just turn the OBS off. The OBS crashed again.